What's up, family? Oh, it's been a minute since I've been to the park. It's been a minute for a lot of things, but no regrets. I just gave a fruit offering, which was something on my mind, and then it was confirmed. And I just happened to have 2 mangoes. I just gave what I had. You know, there's a few things that I would like to smooth out. So I did write a petition and burnt it at the tree in which I gave my offering. So go to the description if you watch this for a timestamp, because now I'm getting distracted, and honestly I would not even bother with this right now, but it's the only way I can zip up my thing here, is to get all of that taken care of. I could have paused the video, huh? Oh well. Well, I hope everybody have been doing well. I don't know the right grammar term to use. It's one of them, maybe. It's such a lovely day. I'm really enjoying my time out in nature. Like I said, it's been a minute. I've been needing to get back out here. Also had confirmation on that as well. Whew. I'm exhausted, but also excited at the same time. The sacral chakra, root chakra, I feel is intensifying because we know how to handle it when it comes to the chosen. We understand the energy of the sacral root chakra. It's for creativity, and creativity doesn't necessarily have to do with the physical merging of human bodies. It could be the art that comes out of us. So I feel like the collective, those who are on the journey, may be experiencing this so that they can learn to channel that energy productively, efficiently, effectively, and with integrity. Bars. Ooh, those are bars, son. Bars. Okay. I brought my handwritten deck out here with me, so we're gonna start with that. I really don't know where all that was coming from. It's just came up and out in a way. Of course, I've been thinking on it, speaking on it before. But like I said, there's levels to shit. You can say it one time, and then a couple months, years, minutes later, you say it again, and it has you understand you have the deeper connotation of it, and it goes deeper, and it can go deeper, just the simplest things. And that's what evolution is. That's what growth is. That's how you know you're leveling up. You know, you can see the complexities and the power in the simplest shit. You feel me? So initials B, L, and H has just came out, so you may know someone. I'm gonna set that off to the side. Dealing with someone with that name, or maybe with that name, with that letter and that initial and their first or last name. Maybe you're meeting someone new with that initial. Could be romantic. It could be, career wise. We did just have the conversation in regards to the root and sacral chakra and transmuting that energy, truly understanding it. And it's funny because the objective to romance card came out, and it says passionate approach to your career. So again, that's really, like, literally sums up that whole soliloquy, if I could call it that, about the root chakra and learning to transmute and channel that energy spiritually versus superficially or physically, So we have completely blind to the false story they have in their mind about you. So this is giving you have an objective view to romance at this time. You're focusing on your career, and you may have someone or people around you, friends, family, business partners, that have maybe an ulterior motive in regards to you guys' relationship. Maybe they are working with you on something, but ultimately wants to get you in the bed. Maybe, you guys are, I don't know. They're just figuring out ways they can be an energy vampire outside of work, possibly. And then again, definitely could be that they're wanting to have sex with you, and they're seeing whatever you got together as their way in. Because the card says completely blind to the false story they have in their mind about you. Complete projection. It says so they can justify their actions. So make sure you're very clear in your communication. If you don't receive clear communication from whomever you're talking to, continue to ask questions until you understand, until they understand as well that you're not playing and that you want clear boundaries set, clear acknowledgement of what things are going to be, so that now in the bud, nip it in the bud, so that if it comes up, you can reiterate and it doesn't have to be tumultuous. It doesn't have to be an argument. It doesn't have, no one should feel offended. It's that we're clearing, we're putting our cards on the table right now. If you want to continue, we can continue. If you don't, then we can part ways. It's all good. But not leaving any room for manipulation. Okay, so we have the best is yet to come coming out. And then the next card is visualize your body encased in a dynamic etheric aura. And the color, if you want to put a color to this aura other than, maybe pure white, pink and green. Allow yourself to envision that diamond etheric aura as a pink and green. Aura around you, healing you. Imagine that glow, that it's glowing. But as you are in the center of it, you're healing. Your DNA cells are being rejuvenated. Pain, heartbreak, sadness is wiped away. The veil is being removed. The scales are being removed from your eyes. Exactly. Look at this. Literally fell out. It says cleaning up, regeneration, and clarity. That is what the diamond etheric, visualizing your body encased in a diamond etheric aura that's pink or green, is going to help you to do. Before that card came out, we had grace. It would allow you, it will to give people grace as well. These people who have these that are completely blind to the false story they have in their mind, possibly about themselves and their motives. Some people like to play dumb, so they can justify their actions. But after you've been on this earth long enough, you already know what it is. Let's not act brand new. And people like to act brand new. That's why they don't like truth tellers, because we're not going to act brand new with you. We can't keep starting from the end of the story. You know what I'm saying? When we're having a discussion, we need to start from the beginning. You know, if that, did I explain it right? I don't know. But people, again, in another way, perhaps people like to start with the results, you know, and complain, but not, again, go back to the beginning and see how they played a part in the misunderstanding. That's why having that clear communication up front, up top, is important. But some people get offended by that and feel like, oh, well, why would you do that? Why would you think I'll do that to you? You don't know me. We don't know anybody on this earth. And we can't waste time beating around the bush on shit, trying to figure out who this person who this person is. And we can't act brand new and act like a motherfucker can't put up their fucking representative. Yo, motherfuckers can hold up their representative for some, initially I would say up to a year, and then you may see some cracks if they're strong, but some can do it for longer than that. But they want to be like, oh, and get offended. Like, no, that's an act. That's manipulation, bruh. You at your big age, you should already know how people can be. And so to sit here and try to get offended if a person, you know, is setting boundaries, then obviously that shows that you're guilty of what they're even thinking that you might do. The Spirit says, stand your ground. Look at that. Bottom of the deck is Aquarius. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but it could also be just the energy, and the energy is we know. The Spirit saying, you know what the fuck you talking about. You know what you feel. You know what you've been through. And you know what boundaries need to be set. And look at that. Underneath that is purification. I just happened to look down to see that. Like, you have purified yourself. You don't need to, and what you're trying to do is to not make the same mistakes. And so people try to manipulate you and try to make you feel like you're attacking them when you're only just trying to protect yourself. So Spirit says, be stubborn about it. Okay? Be stubborn about it. Don't let up. Don't voluntarily put the scales back on your eyes when you know what the outcome will eventually be with any decision that you make. 9 times out of 10, you know right from wrong. We know right from wrong. We know how things may go and how people may act. You got to look at the pros and cons of things and make decisions from that space. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Oh, I did skip over a card. I said says 2 weeks. Okay, so maybe you can make sure for the next 2 weeks you visualize your body encased in this diamond etheric pink and green aura. Imagine yourself glowing, and in that time imagine you downloading yourself with grace. Also imagine that aura cleaning you up, regenerating you, and providing you with clarity. For the next 2 weeks, be pig-headed about it. Be stubborn about it. You know, make this part of your daily morning routine. If you feel led, you know, don't just do it because I said so. Like, if it's not reaching you and speaking to you to a deep level, deep part of your heart, in your root chakra, whatever the fuck. If it's not speaking to you deeply, then don't do it. It's okay. There will be another reader, maybe another chance, maybe another reading or whatever that will, and at that time it will be the time for you to do it, or to take those steps, or to try it, or whatever. But not unless you're 100% sure. Don't do anything just because you hear someone say it. Check in with your Ori, your higher self. Check in with your heart, your gut, ancestors. Pray on it. Or whomever it is that you believe in, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Ra, Olodumare, whoever. There's many names for, the Most High energy when it comes to different cultures. But at the end of the day, we're all love. And at the end of the motherfucking day, okay, neither one of those beings, energies, deities practice religion, a religion, or the religion that they're tied to. Their religion was love. Is love. Their religion is love. Okay? Man added all the other, bylaws and principles or little, I wouldn't say principles, but other things to try to control you for their benefit. But remember, we're purifying ourselves. Okay? We're purifying ourselves because we're blocking our blessings. We're blocking our blessings. As Mo, I think Moments with Mo, he's a great reader. You guys should check him out. He would say blessings instead of blessings. Not having this discernment, though, getting back to the reading, will block love in your life. True love, unconditional love. And that's what you are seeking. And so right now it's just a time in your life where you need to be objective to romance, and to get your career and everything like that off the ground, because we live in a 3D area as well, realm, in the 3D realm. And this is just something that we need to do at this time. And like the reading says, the best is yet to come. All right, so let's get 3 cards on this. Completely blind to the false story they have in their mind about you or the relationship, whatever the fuck. The fuck, huh? And it came out in reverse. And for me, reverse, I program my cards and let it be known that when I see a reverse, that represents maybe the external energies. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? That's how I've programmed my cards. To understand. That's what I'm looking for. That's how, So you make, that's the thing when it comes to tarot and cards. You make it what you need it to be and how you will best understand it. But baby, the Ace of motherfucking Wands in reverse is here. And this card can represent sexual advances, a hard phallus. If you look at what a wand is, think about it. You know what I'm saying? So whether male or female, there is, someone that is trying to drain your creative, maybe even physical, creative energy. Possibly just wanting a physical relationship, but masking it as romance. So have your antennas up. Exactly. Look at that with the Temperance card. With the Temperance card. The Temperance card for me is like represents your ancestors. The Temperance card, officially means balance. You're balanced. And it came out in the upright. So again, that is us energy. It's us. It's us energy. We're balanced. Or Spirit is asking us to make sure that we have a balanced stance. So that we know where we stand, okay? And our focus needs to be you know, mind over heart. We're not making we're being objective to romance at this time, and putting our passion into our life missions, our soul missions. My computer was in the sun. Ain't no telling what may happen after a while. Even the bottom of it is getting really hot, so I'm trying to find something I can put it on that will give it some circulation. So we're gonna try that. Okay. The 10 of motherfucking Pentacles in the upright for us. You are building a generational legacy. You have broken those generational curses, right? And so this person could be a test to trigger, to see if you will get triggered or if you will rise to the occasion and apply what it is that you've learned. Okay? We're clarifying now. The best is yet to come. And I just have to share, like when I sat down here, I've been seeing a lot of dragonflies, blue dragonflies. My dad passed in 2018. We wore navy blue for him. And this dragonfly gives, like, it's a navy blue, but it's an ashy navy blue color. But again, I start seeing the day that he passed. Because he passed in his car. As I went to my car, I saw a lot of white feathers just on the ground as I was about to pull the handle. And I'm looking around for the bird because I'm like, shoot, like a bird flew into my car and just exploded. It was real small feathers. I thought nothing of it, of course. Went and did what I was going to do, came back. And next thing you know, I get a call that he passed in his sleep. And so that day, the park has always have been my refuge, I guess you can say. So I would come here. There was a lot of dragonflies just flying in front of the house, and I saw some of the most beautiful dragonflies when I came to the park. But of course the blue ones hold a different meaning, because that is the color that we wore to his services. And so there's one on my blanket now. They've been constantly flying around, and I've been seeing them more, possibly because it's about to be fall time too. Hadn't seen them most of the summer. Oh well, y'all. But some cards just kind of fell out here, and so I'll take it. And this is just be like a side message, or I may just put these back in the deck. But it says Princess of Pentacles here. And so that could be, that father energy saying, my daughter, my love, just showing that they're around. And we got the 4 of Wands here, which represents being stable, being able to stand on your own 2 feet. That guiding force saying, my child, that father figure, saying, I got you. I am equipping you with the knowledge and you need. I am intensifying your power and the energy around you to stand on your own 2 feet. You got this. You're stable. You have a sturdy foundation, and I will continue to help you to build that so that you can have solid ground to stand on. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So again, that's given, you may have groups of people working against you, but I'm equipping you to be able to defend yourself. And also, I am here to knock these motherfuckers out. And then we have the Ace of Swords here. Spirit says that's the truth. That guiding masculine energy is saying that's the motherfucking truth as well. The cosmos saying that's the truth. We got you. You got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Spirit says that's the truth. Those people who are greedy, who are misers and want to bring you down because of their lack of understanding, we will protect you from those energies. And again, empower you. Look at the last card. You probably can't see it. It's the Magician, though. And what does the magician wield in their hand? They're known to have the wand. Grabbing the bull by his horns, grabbing the bull by his balls, by his dick. If you're a man, you know what I'm saying. They won't be able, fuck all that shit. They try to come to you with the dumb shit you would stand on business without having to hurt one feeling. It's gonna be a known thing. Your aura, okay, is gonna help these motherfuckers to clean up their mind and whatever thoughts they may have, may have or have had. What they may have been projecting onto you, your ancestors are going to help to clean that up. Okay? Gonna help to clean that up, clean their minds up, for you, so that they can handle you correctly. Or again, like I said, you got the magic. You got the magic. Okay? Just ask for help. Tell the universe what it is, how you want things to go. And just keep it moving. Expect a miracle. The best is yet to come. The card is here. It has grace here. This is helping you to give those people grace as well. Help you to expand your heart to understand them and how you can not only dodge that bullet, but also direct it in a way to where it can hurt no one else. If you get what I'm saying, like you're leading by example. You're helping them to understand not to pull that trigger, not to be triggered, or to even pull the trigger so that bullet can go out and hurt somebody. Even though you dodge it, it can still maybe hurt someone else. But you are stepping in that magician, that magic area, and you're allowing them to see. If you know, and then you're transmuting and redirecting that bullet into the ground so that it can't hurt anyone else. You're just basically helping them to understand the ramifications and to perhaps be that catalyst for them to start their own spiritual journey of the dark night of their own soul, to go within and stop being so blindly abusive to people. Let's get clarity on this, the 2 weeks card. Okay. Look at that. We got the devil. But it's in the upright. So for me, the devil in the upright represents you mastering that energy, mastering that devil energy. Learning to discern toxicity and, maneuvering. In a way, you have mastered the devil. Got the Seven of Wands in the upright. And that is the card of standing your ground. You stood your ground against the devil in his manipulation tactics. And just like I tell people all the time, even Christians and my mom a lot, She like to blame the devil and use the devil as a scapegoat. Oh, just letting the devil use you. The devil just, it's not them, it's the devil. No. And I tell her, and like I tell anybody else, the devil just gives you a choice. He gives you an ulterior choice. The devil can't make you do nothing. You have to make the decision as to whether you're going to feed the demon or the angel. There's in every decision, in every proposition the devil give you, you have a choice. You have a choice to see the glass half empty or half full. Bottom of the deck is the death card. That's major transformation. That's endings and new beginnings. It's like all of that bullshit, the blame and the scapegoat or whatever, it's dead when it comes to you. people have to be 100 with themselves. That's how you redirect that motherfucking bullet into the ground. And say, ooh, on some matrix ass shit. Ooh, bruh. For real though. For real though. Look, the Ace of Swords come out. Spirit said that's the truth. Four of Pentacles and then the Hermit card. We just had the first two cards already. That's that miserly energy though, with the Four of Pentacles, that greed, trying to hold on. And you may have some people, like I said, trying to hold on to you for selfish reasons in regards to, romance and career. Like I said, they may be acting like they're trying to help you with your career, but the ultimate motives is to bed you or to make you their possession, their property, and that's my girl, that's my guy, we're in a relationship, she can't talk to, try to be exclusive with you in a slick way or some shit. But again, you're clearing up the energy so that we can see clearly how to move forward in love and respect. No judgment. Trying to remove the judgment and get to the beginning. Get back to the beginning so that we can truly connect and understand each other and grow from there. We got the Hermit card here that also came out with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. And remember, we were clarifying the 2 weeks card. So maybe for the next 2 weeks, like I said, you need to not only make this part of your morning routine, you visualizing your body encased in a pink and green diamond etheric aura. But also you may need to, with the Hermit card, that's going into the darkness. That's going into the wilderness to seek enlightenment. So maybe for 2 weeks you may need to go into hermit mode. 2 more weeks perhaps. Go into hermit mode. Because you're going to be fighting these demons. And you got to stand your ground. But you're also going to need your motherfucking rest. So Spirit says make sure that you're getting the rest that you need as you go through this transformation. The wind is fucking me up. I knew it. I knew one of them was going to escape. Oh my gosh, don't go too far. One of my cars blew away. And I ain't trying to chase it all over this park. And I want to go get it, but the wind is still blowing. I don't want to get up to go get it, and then now I got to chase these other cars around the park too. And I got a good ways away from me. I'm trying to wait till things calm down. I'm talking about, you feel me? mic. Oh my goodness. And there's another one. Well, I didn't have those covered. Maybe it's showing I needed to have those covered as well. I don't know if this hateration going on with my cars blowing everywhere or confirmation. I don't know if it's hateration or confirmation. Weeks. How was all these cars out here? Let me clip my mic. On to me. Was that the bottom of the deck card? I think that was up here. Or was it down here? No, that was right. Duh. Is that the bottom of the deck? Okay. Yep, boom. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. Okay, we got everything. Bike. Where it was. Alright. Let me try to have a little bit more security. We have one more card to pull in regards to 2 weeks. But yeah, for the next 2 weeks, try to make visualizing your body encased in a pink and green diamond etheric aura part of make that part of your morning routine, morning spiritual routine. And if you don't have one, allow that to be make that at least for the next 2 weeks. And when you say it, give it affirmation, and the affirmation could be, I am perfect, everything in my life is perfect. I am perfect, everything in my life is perfect. I feel like that just kind of rounds up everything in a nice little bow. Keep it simple, not a whole bunch of words. Baby, the tower came out. Like everything is about to change for the better, though. It's giving good tower energy for you, of course. You may be a tower energy. You're like a walking tower to other people as well. I think these cards are all right, but I believe so. The next card is grace. You know, so when you are dealing with people, Spirit wants you to recognize your power and to have grace for people as they encounter your energy, because it's gonna be so intense. Because remember, we started out with the Ace of Wands in reverse, and that's intensity. That's what these people are feeling. They feeling this intensity of your energy. So they may, again, per a previous reading, they may think, because they are not conscious and balanced, they may think that it has to go sexually. This means I'm sexually attracted to them. This means we need to be in a relationship, when it could simply and necessarily and should stay for the mental and emotional health of each of you, because you're not who their official life partner just feels that way. But evolution requires you to look deeper and to see the bigger picture. So your energy is so intense and it makes people want you, but they don't understand. They don't really understand what that is. And like I said before, a lot of those situations or people we come across and we take things to a physical place, it messes up something and messes up the relationship when you guys were only supposed to be working with each other creatively, because that was part what you guys created together within art, business, or whatever is what is needed to help humanity, to help heal humanity, to help heal this timeline that we're on. But music and how they program music has made us reduce everything to a physical thing. The only way we can receive validation is if it's done physically, whether it's in someone you feel someone giving their body to you, or you receiving something monetarily, they take you on vacations or whatever the fuck. I don't know where I was going with that. But again, this 2 weeks card is clarified by the Devil, the Seven of Wands, and the Tower card. You are, again, have overcome that devil. You understand it and you can discern the toxicity, the obsession when you see it, and you stand your ground on what you know to be true. You stay objective to help this person to deal with their ego, with the blasted tower here, which you are forcing them into an ego death. Ooh. Remember we had the death card bottom of the deck, and then look, just looked, it's the moon card. You forcing them to face the illusions and the delusions that they have programmed. Because I literally just came across Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of, last night. And that used to be my favorite song to play on Guitar Hero. But of course I was too young then to understand what they were talking about. But as I just heard like 30 seconds of it in like a reel or something, I was like, when I just heard a few of the words, and I'm like, okay, I've never really listened to this song. And the lyrics is given, and now you do what they told you. And now they do what you told you. And now you do what they told you. And it's like, you're under control. And now you do what they told you. Now you're under control. But the first line, it says, what he says, the first line of that song, go look it up. It's so fire. Like I said, I love playing it on Guitar Hero. So, of course, the musicality of the song is in a world of its own. It actually birthed, and that's another thing I wanted to actually say, though. When you think about hip-hop, you hear Meek Mills and other hip-hop artists saying, yeah, they pay us more money for the trash. You know what I'm saying? But then when you think about where hip-hop started, it was it was a voice for the people with, Flavor Flav them. What was the name of their group? I can't think of it right now. But it was people speaking about their oppression. And then it switched to BIs and money and all of that. But I also saw a reel of one of the band members of Raging Against the Machine. I never really just thought about the name of the even fucking group. But I was young. I didn't know what Raging Against the Machine meant. And, it all kind of came like, oh, right, they were about that, conscious life and truth tellers and wanting fairness. You can tell that just by the name of the group. And then that specific song, Killing in the Name of, he says, some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those who work forces are the same who burn Killing in the name of. Killing in the name of. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Yo, that's my song. That's my song. And so that's what these cards giving with the devil, the Seven of Wands, the devil card, understanding, seeing the toxicity, Seven of Wands, standing your ground, and then blasted tower. You saying fuck you, I won't do what you tell me is like crumbling. They like I say, usually these people can work their manipulation on a lot of people to make them maybe not to break down their walls and make them like, oh well, maybe I should give a relationship a try, when they know that's not really what's in their heart to do, you know. And so Spirit is saying with this Grace card, Spirit is saying don't be bought, or give grace for these people that when they experience you not being able to be bought, because it's going to frustrate the fuck out of them, because that's what society has programmed them and controlled them to think that they're entitled to if they put in effort and effort and effort. But it's like, if that other person, if it's not, it's like swimming up the fuck stream. If they're not flowing with you off GP in that way, or you know, giving that reciprocity, then leave them the fuck alone. Be a fucking adult about it. Switch up how you see them, and take the blessing. Take the blessing that it is to have them in your life. We cheapen so many of the relationships that we have with each other as human beings, because we do what they told us, now we under control. Do what they told us, now we under control. We believe what they told us, now we're under control. But again, look at that, cleaning up, regeneration, clarity. We're cleaning that shit up with and visualizing our body encased in that pink and green diamond and etheric aura. We're helping to clear out the viruses and download. I'm trying to think of like a computer software, like defense security system. What is Morton, McAfee, or whatever? Cleansing out the trash and being downloaded with that security software to protect our firewall, a VPN, if you will. I don't know. I don't know. But have grace for these people. Understand that they're gonna be some adult temper tantrums. They may act out, but no matter how much they try to scare you and be stubborn. We did have the You Will Be Wealthy card, so don't allow them to make you, put you in so much fear that you concede, if that's the right word. Because remember, we have the Seven of Wands, standing your motherfucking ground. Because when you stand your ground, you will blast that motherfucking tower down. Okay, what's the bottom of the deck? We got the Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, they gonna be your daughters, your son. You're gonna help them learn that lesson. I mean, the Pentacles of Page of Pentacle card, which the Princess of Pentacles could also be considered, is about a new way of thinking, a new study, or studying more. And that's what you're going to spark inside these people. Because remember, we did have the Aquarius card bottom of the deck. They're going to sense in on a etheric level that you know what you're talking about. You know, and they're going to They're going to listen, even though they may not seem like they're listening. They are. And they feel you, they understand you. And yes, it may be challenging for them. And they may be stubborn in their ways. But you're helping to clean them up and regenerate them and give them a new clarity. And it will happen. They're stubborn, but it is happening. I know it felt like more than one card. Goddess of the Earth is coming out over. They are completely blind about the false stories they have in their mind about you. Clarified by Goddess of the Earth. It says an idea connected to imagination. Again, they have a false story in their mind about you, but you guys are just supposed to be merging your imaginations. And look, it says an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature. Exactly. You're just supposed to be creative with each other. Just supposed to be creating, not through the loins, but through the merging of your imaginations and, on an etheric, spiritual level that's way more powerful and beneficial than a physical connection. Until you really organically get to that unconditional love, and then you can merge those two powers together. So the next card is come home to yourself. Clarifying the best is yet to come. And that's reminding you to make sure that you love yourself. That you are making sure that every decision you make is in alignment with your ultimate, the way you want things to turn out, ultimately the end game. That it's in alignment with your end game that you have for yourself. And we already know that the collective is all about righteousness and integrity. So you can be trusted. Your selfishness or what may be considered selfish, is actually for the highest good of all. I don't even know what the fuck. Some kind of like little oil or something on my laptop. I'm like, I don't even know where that came from. Let me get the rest of these cards out. Actually, I'm gonna leave those turned face down, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull from our situation. Okay, the next card is Angel of Finances in the upright. It says honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Baby, this is coming out over. Visualize your body encased in the pink and green diamond etheric light. So that's another thing you need to focus on as you are doing that meditation. Make it a meditation where you are holding in your thought, in your imagination, yourself being encased in this diamond etheric pink and green aura. Imagine that it is clearing up, regenerating, and bringing clarity, but it's also bringing wealth. Okay, so be in expectation when you're in that, and call in this wealth with the Angel of Finances card here. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. So while you're in that meditation, give honor and thanks for the blessings. We're just talking about the word blessings and how we're going to replace it with blessings. The blessing, the bliss, all of the bliss. Give honor and thanks about all of the bliss you're about to receive. Okay, and it's also going to be protection from these perhaps stubborn people. But again, your existence is a tower for a lot of people. So give them grace. We have think before you judge in reverse. So that's again stubborn. That's coming out to clarify stubborn. These people are going to be stubborn, and they may not think before they judge. That's why perhaps that this grace card is underneath it. But I'm gonna go in order. I kind of want to shift downwardly versus the way I would usually go. And yeah, why not? And that's where the grace is coming in as well. Protect yourself with the visualization. That way you won't be affected or triggered when these people do act stubborn, and you can give them grace. Stop. Clarifying the grace card is the goddess of the sacred path. And you are the goddess or god of the sacred path. Okay? You can handle this. You are leading by example. You are here to lead and to help guide, to be that earth angel, to help to heal humanity. And you start with self, of course, and then that energy will multiply itself. It says, let go of logic and trust your intuition. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. I ain't even get a card for this. Okay, let's go back. Let's get back in order. But bottom of the deck, goddess of psychic protection. Okay? You and then angel families below that. You are protected when you angel families. You got your angel families surrounding you, especially when you visualize your body encased in this Dhammic etheric aura. Imagine pink and green is the color. Imagine your angel family surrounding you. Imagine this beautiful goddess of psychic protection surrounding you and covering you. Also, imagine the angel of finances, okay? And give honor and thanks for the blessings that you are about to receive, because the best is yet to come, okay? And the card clarifying that first word is the word that ended the last card, which is come home to yourself. Remember, always remember who you are, whose you are, why, and why you're doing what you're doing. And stand your ground, because you know, with the Aquarius card at the bottom of the deck, you know. And like this card says right here, let go of logic and trust your intuition. You see it's coming out over grace. It's going to give these stubborn people grace that refuse to think before they judge. It's going to require a lot of grace, and it's not going to be logical. It's not the logical thing to do. Normal thing to most people will react and get angry and be like, oh, fuck you, this and the third. No, you're strong enough to be able to. You're strong and wise enough and grounded enough to check your perspective and to know that they're just not at that level in their evolution just yet. And it's okay. But you don't shift what you know to be true. You don't shift yourself. As long you just make sure you don't shift your views. I kind of split the cards to kind of keep them from flying. I put some cards on top of some other ones, and I split to 29, which is 11. 11 is a master number. It represents a portal, because if you think about it, it's like a portal. And this card says feast, and it's in the upright. It says slow down and celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. When these people begin to try to manipulate you and start throwing temper tantrums because they can't, slow down and really analyze the situation and understand, like, yeah, well, I am growing, because before I would be just like all the other people they were able to manipulate. Celebrate the small wins. When it's even the smallest way of you standing up for yourself and speaking clearly and saying, I want to just set, the terms of what this is going to be and just where I am right now. It may change later on. And when that energy changes for me, I may see you as an option. I may not. Don't think that you're entitled to my energy in that way when that time comes, or think or feel that I'm just going to be searching for you or whatever the fuck. Because no, you got to grow. There's growth that needs to happen here. And that's what you're triggering in a lot of people. And look, we have Angel of Healing in the reverse, clarifying the cleaning up, regeneration, and clarity energy. Like the Angel of Healing, what does the card say? It says, the angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. Like I said, you are sparking these people. You are triggering them. You're no longer, I don't feel like you're able to be triggered as much anymore. And even if you are, you have that alarm system that goes off and be like, and you go through the accountability program and see how you may play the part, or and the reason why you're triggered, or what work that still needs to be done so that you don't get triggered, to prevent this moving forward. Because that's part of evolving in maturity, and it's lifelong. You're never done. So clarifying the 2 weeks card, and I say for the next 2 weeks we're going to add this to our morning spiritual routine. Angel of prayer, right? So, and I gave you things to pray about in regard when you're in that aura that you have visualized. It says, ask the universe and angels for help and guidance. Okay. And remember, we have the Devil card, Seven of Wands, and the Blasted Tower here. Ask your angels for help and guidance, and seeing these the toxicity, the obsession, mastering it. Ask the universe and your angels for help and guidance over the next 2 weeks. Maybe you may not even have to ask them for help and guidance. You could be you thanking them for allowing you to see these things. But again, we don't want to get too cocky, because this is a lifelong lesson of growth and evolution. So thank them. Thank them. New levels, new devils. And the strength that you had on the first level may not be enough for the next one. So continue to be humble. All right. And then the you will be wealthy card. It's clarified by God of conflict resolution, and this in reverse. And remember, we saw what it says, love, block your love life, you know. And I've equated healing the heart, not necessarily with someone else, but healing your heart chakra helps to open up wealth. And remember, we're clarifying the you will be wealthy card. You know, so again, like, these people, do not allow their antics to get you thrown off, because again, they will maybe manipulate you into making love to them or loving them, and it's not the right thing, which will further delay your love life. It will block your love life in the moment and delay it because of the heartbreak of something that you have opened yourself up to and you didn't have to, because you didn't use your intuition. Okay. It says you're being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. In reverse, it says, and that's in reverse. So maybe after so long, if you stand in your ground, those people are just going to show themselves out. The trash is going to take itself out. But that's what setting boundaries is for. Letting you know what it is so you can decide whether you want to move forward or not. You're going to, this is clarifying, you will be wealthy. You're going to be good either way. Remember the affirmation, I am perfect, everything in my life is perfect, while you're visualizing yourself encased in the pink and green diamond etheric aura that is cleaning up, regenerating, and providing you with clarity. You know, while you're in that, you are honoring and giving thanks for the blessings you're about to receive with this angel of finances here. We're praying with the angel of prayer and asking help from the universe and the angels, asking for help and guidance. Okay, and there was two other things too that was, but it's in the reading. You're gonna have to rewind back through it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Family, I hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I feel like I was just rambling a lot, but it is what it is. I'm the goddess of the sacred path. You let go of logic and trust your intuition. So I'm just gonna trust whatever the fuck. Trust whatever the fuck came out is what was supposed to come out, and whoever's supposed to understand it, they're gonna understand it. If it's nobody, if it's one person, it don't matter. I understood it. I got it out. So goddamn, it might be something I need to look back on, you know, in a few days, or from 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, I need to come back to this read. That's another. See, I'm gonna use that too when those time stamps, like cards come out where it says 2 weeks, 3 months, 6 months. You know, usually I will make a note in my calendar on that specific day. I would, you know, go to my calendar, and on that day, you know, however so many weeks or months away, I'll be like, okay, what has happened in your life? Because reading said 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks, you know. And then in the note part of that, I put down like key things I remember from the reading to help jog my memory. But what just came to me is to just put the link to the actual read. That is it still recording? I doubt it. Bruh, I'm touching the screen and this laptop is not a touch screen. It is still recording. But I can just put a link to the video that I did that mentioned the time frame. Why am I shuffling? We're putting things away. I'm putting things away. No more shuffling. So, that's what I'm gonna start doing and telling people to do. Oh, I'm so glad that it didn't cut out as well, because I have my tuning forks here. We've been talking about the sacral and root chakra. Though I haven't seen anything about the root chakra lately, I have seen stuff about the sacral. Let go of logic, trust your intuition. It came up for a reason. So, yeah. Okay. Root and sacral chakra tuning forks. I can do them at the same time. The same 10. Sorry if that was too loud. I was rocking out on the on the sacral, the root chakra, to the forks. I was just doing some shit, and I was really in my own little zone. My bad if that was too loud. But I let go of logic and just let my intuition lead. My intuition wanted to bang them things just the way I did. So sorry, not sorry. I gotta look back at this video. Good thing, like, the lighting is so weird because of how I got the camera faced. I wanted it this way so you can see the trees, because if I turn it this way, the only background you're gonna have is fence, a few trees, fence for the tennis courts and basketball courts and stuff, and I don't want to see that. Part of being outside is enjoying the nature, not the concrete and metals. Even though metals is part of nature, it's the scenery, it's the aesthetic of it all. Whatever aesthetic you can get, I want it to be beautiful. As much the attempt is there, if you know what I'm talking about. The effort went into it. It's not about me being seen. Anyway, girl, she is yapping, and I'm supposed to be playing my guitar, and I ain't gonna have no more space, no more memory on this doggone thing. Ooh, I think no, that's 112. But anyway, hope that helped in some way. Look, that blue dragonfly just literally flew in front of the computer. Don't know if it got on camera, and it hovered just right here for a minute. So there he goes, like flying around. I don't know where he went so fast, like Zeus. There you go, just hovered. He hasn't come this close and just hovered, and since I've been out here. So I guess he's saying, yeah, good job. Go ahead and wrap it up. You wrap it up, baby girl. You know what I'm talking about? Now he just landed on my blanket over there. One of them anyway. I see a few others float close around. Some people say dragonflies are fairies, so I'm not mad at it. And the reading that spoke about me, or that gave the confirmation that I need to get to the park, spoke about fairies as well. So that just kind of popped up. But anyway, I hope that happened in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I seen this boy do the heart thing in the way. I don't know. I don't miss it. I don't remember how he did it. Anyway, I love you all. Do it the regular way. And until next time, peace. I should already had the mouse on the stop button. Now it's awkward. Like you got in an argument, slam the door, but you got to go in and get your keys because you left keys. Kevin Hart shit. All right, family. Peace.